Good morning, fools. Welcome to the All Jammed Up podcast presented to you by Music Never Stopped. I'm your host, Clint.
I'm your co-host, Chloe, and we got blessed.
Well, we're all jammed up and we're ready to blast. It's time for Clint Chloe's Music Podcast.
We did. Shouts out to our friend Alex. She had some extra tickets for Nashville.
Yeah, all she needed was a ride, and guess what? All we needed were tickets. So
Funny how things work out sometimes.
it really did work out for the best, that whole situation. She said the entire time she was looking for a ride, she was like, I wasn't even really all that nervous. I knew I'd find a way up here.
It was funny because when the Asheville weekend ended, I was like, don't want to go to Nashville. I don't need that. And then
We're gonna take the weekend
Thursday,
easy.
Friday came around, people started talking about it, and I was like, man, if someone had some extra tickets, I'd probably go for a night. Sure enough.
And it was incredible, but we'll talk about it on the back end. But it was a fucking fire show.
Yeah, we'll cover Friday because we did listen to Friday's show and that was cool too. As we're recording this, the rhyming hasn't happened, but sure, that was dope. And but today we have Johnny Humphries from Sons of Stars on the podcast. Hot sauce on everything.
Hot sauce king.
I basically just, if you ever seen the Hot Ones interviews, I basically just jacked that entire thing for about the last 15 minutes of the interview.
And made Johnny eat hot sauce on cold, dry rotisserie chicken.
So maybe not as good as Hot Wings, but I had to give the hot sauce guy some hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And a great interview, funny. He's hilarious. And I guess, yeah.
Roll right into it.
Honey, you're listening to some all jammed up.
Introduction.
People know who you are. Johnny Humphries from Sons of Stars. Hot sauce on everything, 2026.
Yeah. Yep, on literally everything.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It's just there's apparently was it Frank's hot sauces put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
That's their motto. I found that out after the fact, so I'm looking forward to a cease and desist from Frank's. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be funny.
You should frame it.
I wouldn't desist or cease.
I mean, what could they really... Would they sue you?
Hopefully. Sue me for words.
That's like Disco. They made a merch. They made pins that was the Loves font, and instead of Loves it said Disco, and they got a cease and desist from them. But I was like, that's the dumbest shit ever. It's just free marketing.
Too much time on their hands.
Yeah, don't you have convenience store or something else to worry about other than jam bands using their likeness?
Yeah, maybe petty fat theft or something.
I don't know how to sue, so it's that doesn't ever cross my mind on whether somebody should or shouldn't. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we're not in the right class to be suing people.
Yeah, it would backfire on me. I would lose.
You would lose, yeah. It'd be like, actually, you're going to get in trouble now for what you've done.
So that happens a lot. The sewer gets, or the see, I don't even know
the sewer and the suey.
The suey becomes the sewer, and it's just all down the drain after that.
So just in the Frank's Red Hot thing, though, you decided this is going to be the year of hot sauce for you?
No, it's just been. I'm all about coming up with quirky one-liners just to be dumb. It's easy for me to do. But another band I'm in called Dirty Dead.
How many bands are you in?
2.
Okay, just those 2. Sons of
Yeah.
Stars, Dirty Dead.
Well, I'm working on other projects, but as far as what I clear my calendar for, my family band Dirty Dead. Mm-hmm. At one point, we gave each other food nicknames. So I'm Hot Sauce.
And were you hot sauce before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been hot sauce.
Yeah, definitely. It's it makes things taste better. But yeah, I like hot.
Me too.
Hot sauce.
Big hot sauce guy.
So I didn't bring you anything really hot.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
I like Firewalker.
Okay.
But I haven't tried too many brands.
I'm a Cholula guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, you see that a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The one with the cork top.
Mm-hmm. And I think is that a lady on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
lady.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So, do you when you go to a Mexican restaurant, do you get the whole bottle of the Cholula?
No, I'll usually use. I feel like a nice thing about the Mexican restaurants here is they all have salsa bars, which is nice. I'm about to sneeze. So if I'm at a Mexican restaurant,
You get all of them.
yeah, I'll try them all. Like
You
there's-
actually try all of them,
I usually
or do you just get them and roll them?
yeah, usually I get like 3 or
Just get
4.
them
I
and then
feel
end
like.
up trying one of them, 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll try like 4 and then usually pick one.
Some of them don't look like salsa though.
Yeah, some are like in like Hampton Roads where I'm from. There's like a ranch based salsa. That's only a thing like in southeastern Virginia.
Ranch-based salsa.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's in it, but it's like.
But
a
don't
white
talk
sauce.
shit about it. That's
It's
all I know.
good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. But I've never seen it like anywhere else. And
You better have ranch
in my Mexican restaurant, you better have ranch.
everywhere.
So, what kind of band is the Dirty Dead band?
Dirty Dead is a band I joined in like 2017, 18.
Okay.
And, dead-ish covers.
Yeah.
But that lends itself to all kinds of...
You play
Bob
mandolin
Dylan.
in that one too?
I play electric guitar.
Okay.
And, but yeah, that's... Before then, I was kind of just like playing things with my dad and playing with my brother. And I was in a honky-tonk band called Sammy Guns. Shout out to Sammy Guns. He'll love that. Yeah, so Dirty Dead it's a fun thing to do.
Do you guys play a lot?
Paul DeSurse, he's the leader of the band. He's
Okay.
it's an extended family. When you say Dirty Dead, it can
I feel
it
like
could
I've
mean
seen
it could mean a bunch of different things.
I feel like I've seen a Dirty Dead band at like
It's a band. I have the privilege to being fired from Dirty Dead twice.
okay. 3rd time's a charm.
Yeah, no, I can't get fired a 3rd time.
Is your dad still around? Does he still play music?
My dad passed away 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the late Don Humphries.
Yeah, I want to know because you always shout him out during Sons of Stars, and I know he's like written some of the songs that you guys play. He was a big like bluegrass guy around here, or like
Yeah.
bigger than that.
He's a medium-sized bluegrass guy.
Yeah, like 5'10".
Dad, he was actually the captain of his football team in high school. He was Don Humphries. He was born in 1944. What a year to be born, Like he would tell me about when rock and roll was invented. Like it's something we take for granted,
Yeah.
Like there's people. What would that be like? He said kids were exploding at the seams to listen to
Like Chuck Berry.
Chuck
Elvis.
Berry, Fats Domino, the Drifters, Coasters.
Yeah.
They would have to have. You've heard the term sock hop.
Mm-hmm.
That was what they would do during school day, during the school session, at like before or after lunch. You would go to the gymnasium and take your shoes off, and they would play Rock Around the Clock or whatever, Chuck Berry, early rock and roll music, so kids could pay attention in class afterwards because they just couldn't stop thinking about it. And so it would,
Yeah.
we
Like junkies, just like thinking about music all day. It's
they
like-
were literally like fiending for this type of music that had just come out. So I would ask him all these different things about, because he got to see the civil rights movement in
Yeah.
Vietnam. He was too old to go to Vietnam, so he was in the he went to the Navy in the early '60s and
he grew up here.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to the Navy after high school and was just for a couple of years, but he talked about it like he was a career
Yeah.
Navy. No, he had a lot of fun in those couple of years. We could go on and on about that, but yeah, he started playing bluegrass around that same time, early '60s.
Okay. And was that kind of when it was getting bigger around here?
Well, a movie had come out recently called Bonnie and Clyde, and the biggest hit song in that movie was Foggy Mountain Breakdown,
Okay.
Flat and Scruggs.
Mm-hmm.
And similar to, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou in the 90s, like in the early 60s when that movie came out, bluegrass skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And it hadn't been as popular since when it first was invented in the late 30s and 40s by Bill Monroe, 50s. And then, so it saw a resurgence in the early 60s partially because of that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a scene where there's a chase scene and they're playing Foggy Mountain Breakdown. And there's all kinds of cool stories about that.
Yeah.
But so Dad, he grew up in Martell Village in Woodfin, which when I was coming over here, I was like, man, I miss living in Woodfin.
I haven't spent much time over there.
Well, there's a back road where that Ingalls is that takes you to Woodfin in 5 minutes.
Over here? This
Yeah.
way? Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, man. And then you can also, I love it over here on this side of town.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, I live in Oakley now, I guess, which is East Asheville.
How far did it take you to get here?
It took me close to 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
But I am close to almost everything else.
Yeah.
Except the part of town which I like being in the most.
That's the nice thing about here is, like, we're kind of away from everything, but still, like, 10 minutes from West Asheville, 12 minutes from downtown. And we don't go to, like, North Asheville or East Asheville rarely ever. Sometimes we'll go, like, Shiloh and Gaines. Where's that? Like, East Asheville?
That's close to where I live.
Okay.
I'm like 4 minutes from there.
That was where you guys played, like, one of the most fun shows.
Oh, man.
The J-Rad after party that day?
Yeah, that was
Or not J-Rad, Darkstar.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Playing at some of these places with a full bluegrass band is a little different when they're usually tailored for electric groups. And the sound guys are kind of tailored for electric groups too.
Is there like a big difference between, like,
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be with all the acoustic instruments.
What's the issue there? Like, where's the difference?
Feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, if you can imagine all those instruments are like conductors, I guess, of the noise. So like whereas, an electric guitar doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just acoustic instruments, feedback.
Let's go back to your dad, though. We just definitely straight off topic.
Best dad I ever had.
So he got you into playing music.
Kinda, no. No, he he understood what that involved, and he didn't want me to suffer and starve.
It was probably
not because of him anyway, not because he told me to. So he had the guitars laying around, and one of my friends when I was like 12 or 13, my cool friend,
yeah,
that I went over to his house one day and he had a guitar, and I didn't know how to make a chord. I'd heard that song "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and I just thrashed away at the rhythm part. Yeah, not the actual chords. I just like strummed the. He's like, "Whoa, you're good." I was like, "Word." So I got better than him pretty quickly.
And it was guitar you learned first?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
When did you transition to the mandolin?
Well, I got really into bluegrass music when the Oh Brother came out, when that Oh Brother movie came out, and when Ricky Skaggs did that Country Rocks. But
what was that, like early 90s?
Late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah,
okay.
like 97 or something like
Okay.
that. And I saw people my age kind of like digging bluegrass, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, that's all me. I know I haven't told you all this yet, but I know you thought I was a rapper, but, well, still am a rapper, but not a bluegrass rapper. But, what?
We were talking about late 90s. You got into bluegrass.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was kind of cool, and I was a musician at that point. I was a guitar player, and it was literally like to do gigs with my dad.
Yeah.
And to do music with him, it was like, he was kind of not learning, but like playing like blues songs so that I could jam with him. But when I saw that I could maybe learn bluegrass, then I was part of his crowd, and I got to experience that and start doing gigs. But yeah, it wasn't until I went to like a bluegrass festival or two, and tried my like flat picking skills out when people were like, this one guy was like, you play guitar like a mandolin player. And I had no idea what that meant, but like I was struggling trying to enjoy flat picking guitar when I was used to playing like slide guitar, electric Leonard Skinner licks. Flat picking was way harder.
Yeah.
So, but I still wanted to play those songs like Saint Anne's Reel and Devil's Dream and all that. And I picked up a mandolin and quickly figured out that some of those songs like were not necessarily made for mandolin over the guitar, but it made a little bit more sense to me.
Yeah.
Some of those fiddle tunes when I started playing them on the mandolin. So
Okay.
So I guess I just kind of enjoyed playing bluegrass more on the mandolin.
And when was that? Was late 90s still?
It was like when I was in college, like 2002.
Okay.
2002. I said that weird.
What
My weird voice.
and what kind of like bluegrass festivals were you going to? Because I imagine, like I said, I'm from Virginia Beach, so there's like none of that was a thing where I was.
None out here. None out here on this side because, again, my dad was like by this point, he was an old, jaded bluegrass musician.
Yeah.
Grammy nominated.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he lost to Alison Krauss. Pretty
Not a
cool.
bad person to lose to.
No, she's awesome.
Yeah.
But I made all that up. I'm just kidding.
Which one are you kidding about now? Was he or was he not?
He was nominated Porn Star of the Year in the late 80s. No,
Don Humphries is kind of a porn star name.
Yeah. Yeah, which
Dirty
part, the
Don.
first or last name?
Just together. You'd be like Dirty Don.
Oh, yeah. He was dirty.
Dirty Don Humphrey.
He was dirty. He was
Dirty
dirty.
Don Humper the Humphreys.
Yeah, no, he was called the Hump.
The
Duh.
Hump?
Duh.
What do they call you?
Or just Hump.
What do they call you?
Hot Sauce Humper. Can't pick your own nicknames, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to start my own.
I chose that one, though.
I'm trying to create a new nickname, but I need
I
people
got
to start
you.
calling me Buzz. So just
Okay.
Yeah,
He wants to be Buzz.
I think that's a good one.
Is it short for something?
Lightyear, I don't know.
Buzzard. We'll work on it. We'll work on
Okay.
it. I don't like being told what your nickname is, though.
That's what I'm saying. You just so
There's no limit to how many like I can have a nickname for everybody. That's like just my nickname for you.
okay.
That's kind of lame, though. I wouldn't be like, you can't call him that.
Well, you guys just brainstorm on one. You guys bring it back
I
whenever
will.
you're ready. Okay.
Well, we'll.
Request a nickname? Is that in the nickname handbook? I feel like that's kind of.
No, it has to happen.
Yeah, it has to happen organically.
Yeah.
I can't be Buzz. Like it would be cool to be Buzz, but I can't be Buzz.
Why are you stuck on Buzz? Did you know a Buzz?
No, I just think it's a funny name.
The only way to you have to find somebody with the nickname Buzz and kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Buzz Aldrin. He's got to be dead, right?
If he's not, he's really old.
Yeah, he's close.
You should be able to take him out pretty easily.
yeah, just give him a good push.
So yeah, back to Don Humphries.
Yep. Dirty Don.
Dirty Don. He took me to some of those bluegrass festivals out in California. So he
Okay.
hitchhiked out to California actually from
With you?
No, when he was in his 20s or late 20s, he left Asheville and went to the Bay Area and met, like, he was out there like just before, like, mid 70s.
Okay.
Excuse me. Like around the time when all that was starting to happen on the West Coast, the bluegrass wave. So,
Who was leading that in the West Coast, the bluegrass wave?
probably the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
No, yeah. They definitely helped, Peter Rowan and those guys.
Okay, they were out there.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just always think, like, bluegrass, that time period, like, Kentucky, Tennessee, it had to be there. I never even, like, considered it being out of the West.
Well, a lot of that, so, like, the whole West Coast bluegrass movement kind of revitalized it
okay.
in the 70s. So a lot of, but yeah, the timeline is interesting, and you can zoom into that for a while. But yeah, he ended up kind of making California the Bay Area kind of like his home base. That's where he met my mom, and so he enjoyed going to those festivals as he got older. And then bluegrass festivals out here, Merle Fest, he didn't like it because he couldn't drink or smoke pot.
Lame.
He would go. They go
You
around.
still can't, right?
They go around smelling the air. I'm like, so I never even bothered asking him to go to Merle Fest with
You
me.
still can't drink or smoke there, right?
Lame. I'm sure everybody follows those rules, but yeah. So I've only been to a few bluegrass festivals. So my experience with bluegrass is a lot of it. It's just my own personal, enjoyment of it, and deep love of it, and just listening to it a lot.
Do you think right now, like with Sons of Stars, is that like some of the most fun you're having with the bluegrass group?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't look like we're having fun. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys definitely are having fun. My favorite show ever is the one where it was outside at One World, and you and Alex are just like making animal noises back and forth to each other. Do you know which one I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Do some more refreshing.
You guys would just kind of like jam for a second, and then Alex would be like, meow. And then you guys would jam for a second, and you'd be like, woof. And then you guys would jam, and you'd be like, oink, oink. And you just keep going back and forth. It went on for like 3 minutes, probably.
You would think as much as we rehearsed that, I would remember it.
I don't think it was rehearsed that day. I think Alex was maybe feeling good and led that charge.
We have fun. Alex Bazemore, and all of us really, but me and Bazemore, we see eye to eye on a lot of the same musical concepts and other things too. But yeah, we like to have fun.
My favorite is when you guys are going like deep into a solo, and Jackson just puts his bass down, just hit his bowl real quick, and then come back on.
Yeah, we got a swell bunch of guys.
And you guys just locked in some pretty big dates, right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing the music hall stuff
For Billy, right?
Yeah, next week. Is that next week?
Yes, that's next week. I don't know when this is coming out yet, so if it already happened, it was awesome.
Right. I'm sure it was great, and we crushed it.
If it hasn't happened yet, you better go. It's gonna be awesome.
We will come back in time.
Yeah. So either way, it's gonna be
and
sick.
hold you accountable. Now we're gonna be doing some shows this summer. We're gonna hit the road and go to Charleston. Go down to St. Augustine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And catch up with Billy down there, I think.
Okay, that's in April.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think first week of May.
May. Okay, because usually like around.
Or maybe April.
I think it's around 420 usually. But I don't
That
know.
sounds about right.
The week before 420 this time. I have a feeling.
No, because the week before 420 is my birthday, and that's in Greensboro.
Interesting. He's somewhere.
Yeah, he's
He'll be
out there.
somewhere.
Are you going next week? This week? Last week?
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm going to try to. I haven't bought tickets or anything.
That's the only ones I'm like, we gotta buy them as soon as they come out.
Yeah, no, I've never ever been that kind of person. It's weird, you know. I've a lot. Some people know this. I don't really hang around. I don't really go to shows much. I have kind of social awkwardness, anxiety. I quit drinking 4 years ago, so I don't drink it away, you know.
Yeah.
When I would get a little anxious.
Exactly.
I never really would get anxious. I would just stay drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
I would make other people anxious.
It's definitely an easier thing. Like you're in a social setting and you're kind of uncomfortable. It's like I could just have 3 beers right now and then
not feel this anymore.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to make that a go-to. So, you know, now I'm just kind of dealing with it organically and, you know, recognizing it, trying to go out more, you know. It's Instead of thinking of reasons not to, I'm just thinking of reasons to go.
It's been hard to get out too with it being so cold. I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not at all talking about.
Yeah, the cold is
I'm
ridiculous.
speaking more of an in general sense.
Yeah.
Implying nice weather.
Do you think it's gotten easier? Like, since you quit drinking, like at first it was probably pretty hard, right?
No, well, no, not as far as to not want to drink. It was super easy for me. I don't
Really?
know. I don't know how I was able to be blessed that way, but yeah, it was very easy to not want to drink anymore. It's more just wanting to enjoy the scene
Yeah.
and not drink.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, instead of just leaving, just to be away from it. So I'm trying just to, I like outdoor venues and I love playing the One World. It's a fun
great,
environment. Yeah.
I feel the same, like, specifically about Asheville Music Hall. Like, if I'm there, I want to drink beers. Like, it's just like a dark place.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm always
Dark
like,
in a good way.
Yeah, it's not like a negative. Yeah, it's not a negative place, but like it's not light in there. Like the lights are always off.
Right, you kind of nailed it. So that's kind of how I feel too. It's got to be kind of clear that that's not the only thing going on for me to like. Otherwise, I'm like, why? Why am I here?
Especially like One World. I feel like a lot of the shows I go to One World, it's the daytime.
Yeah,
the doors are open. Like people coming and going, but.
And we look forward to having outdoor shows there.
Yeah. And Asheville Musical feels like you're like almost underground. Like you're almost underground.
Yeah, that's downtown Asheville.
Yeah, I guess like sometimes it really might be underground.
So, it's just recognizing where my boundaries are and not but also trying to like not be so put off by things.
Yeah.
That's kind of it's a balance.
It's hard. Yeah, I feel like when I was younger, I was like, the older I get, the easier socializing will be. And I feel like the older I get, the like harder it becomes.
You finally come to terms with it, I feel.
Yeah.
And just embrace it and either deal with it or don't. But it's like being part of a community, you kind of know that that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
And so even if it feels a little anxious sometimes, it's like, well, that's maybe something I should work on.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's something I could work on if I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Or just put some hot sauce all over it.
Yeah, but work is hard, and sometimes I don't want to do it, so.
Yeah, I don't. We'll talk about my work ethic another time. But yeah, it's a team effort.
How do the practices go for you guys at Something Stars?
What? Hey, well, they're great. They're we call them rehearsals.
Rehearsals? Do you guys just like rip through a set list? Like I'm always curious because like sometimes interview bands.
It's different every time. What we do in a rehearsal, it's kind of we want everybody to get as much fulfillment from this group as possible.
Yeah,
musically, singing wise.
When you say everyone, you mean the band members?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not anybody else.
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking because like you guys play every Sunday to like give or take the same people.
Yeah.
And like, is it sometimes hard to kind of like get fired up for that, or like to bring yourself to go to rehearse for a show that you might have already played? It seems.
I feel it's kind of the opposite as far as our crowd because they definitely give me energy.
Yeah.
And what awesome people are the Sons of Stars regulars.
Yeah.
There are a lot of other bands regulars too. These folks that come out to see us, they go see other bands regularly too, which is amazing. So you have to get off on that in some way.
Yeah.
And I don't, I definitely look forward to seeing, and we're going to be going out on the road soon, and it's going to be different. We want to bring everybody with us.
Yeah, so like I guess so like think of a One World and it's a rainy day and the same 25 people who are always there. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, okay, do you feel like low energy in that show compared to like a really nice day where there's a bunch of new people at the show you guys have never seen before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like our energy a lot depends on what we did the night before. Where we played, I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yes, definitely seeing the familiar faces, it makes it feel like we're all kind of showing up to do our part.
Yeah.
Like we're all clocking in.
Okay.
Like you've worked at a place where there's like 30 people all kind of clock in at the same time. Like a factory type job.
I worked at a Home Depot for like 3 days.
Right. So you get it then.
Yeah. I was like, this sucks.
Totally get it.
I gotta get out of here.
Just live that life.
I took a part-time job at the bowling alley recently.
How's that? It's probably pretty cool.
I'm cooking. I'm a cook.
Okay.
Cook for bowling alley food. It's
Is it a bolero?
it is.
They got like good food, don't they?
It is. They don't call them boleros anymore.
Oh, they
I only know this because of the orientation packet I had to study. Good one.
I know my
Well, no,
casual recreation.
Explain what we're laughing about. So bowl, like bowl, bolero. It's a play on words.
I don't know what the arrow part means though.
Bolero is like a type of music, I think. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Article of clothing.
Yeah, but they're the parent company of the AMF bowling that I work for was called Bolero originally so that's probably like their
I
stock
thought
name.
Bolero bought out AMF.
Maybe
I don't know why I know so much about casual
Hey,
bowling
man.
industry.
I got the job, that's all I know. Free bowling.
Are you a bowler?
No.
You should be now.
I guess I am now.
You guys
I work
should play
at
a gig at the bowling
they
alley.
half the pay is in free bowling, so
You should
Is
play
it
a
free?
gig at the bowling alley.
oh, it's in the
It's in the
we already have our booking manager working on it.
Do you guys have beer towers at the bowling alley?
What's a beer tower?
Like, it's like this tall and it has a beer in it and it's like a spigot and you just get like,
We'll get them.
there's like 7 beers that fit. I feel like it's a thing at bowling alleys.
We'll get. Oh, I see. And
Yeah.
you each have one.
Well, I think you're supposed to split it between a group of people, but I think that's usually
No,
what
you
happens.
each have one.
So you have a race who can finish it first.
I love that.
When you
I'm
were,
still all about drinking, just I don't do it.
what was your drink of choice when you were drinking?
Huh?
What was your drink of choice when you were drinking?
Oh, my drink of choice was Budweiser and Jameson.
Okay, that's a good combo.
Yeah, it's like
Budweiser's
it's like what you see in the Hollywood movies. You know how weird that is? Like I'm legit like get me some Budweiser and Jameson for years, and then I start seeing in movies like that's what Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson
Beast.
are drinking and Beast. Yeah, they're Budweiser and or were you saying McConaughey is a beast?
Well, more Woody Harrelson, but both of them in True Detective
Woody-
season 1 specifically.
Right, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
When he pulls that Jameson bottle out of his
Oh
thing.
yeah, and Matthew McConaughey's drinking the Budweisers like the whole interview time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
when he pulls his stash liquor bottle out, it's a Jameson, and I'm like, see, my life's not that bad. That's
Yeah, it could be.
McConaughey's drinking the same thing I am
Me and Chloe have been having
on
this,
TV.
been having this debate lately. Who's like your top 5 actors?
Ooh, nice. I was thinking of all time or just
Just kind of like we were just spitballing. Mine was like Leonardo DiCaprio was one for me. Bradley Cooper.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake
Jesse
Gyllenhaal.
Clemens. I've been really liking.
I like Lady Gaga.
I never have.
I can't
seen
think.
that
I don't. Apparently, not enough to know her real name.
Does she have a real name? That is her real name.
No, it's something crazy.
She always blows me away in the movies that she's in.
Is she in multiple movies? I thought she was just in that
She
one.
was in American Horror Story, that show. She had a whole season.
Oh,
she
really?
was really good in that. And then I tried to watch that Star is Born and just didn't really get into the story.
She
but
was
I
in that
really
Gucci
enjoyed
movie.
that. Gucci movie?
I think it's Gucci or is it Versace?
Oh yeah, it has Adam Driver in it. I think.
I like
Yeah.
him. He might be one of
House
my
of
tops.
something.
Yeah, House of Gucci. And
Yeah.
then I'm watching that movie and like a third of the way through it, I'm like, that's Lady Gaga.
I don't think I would be
Like,
able
who is
to.
that actress? Who is that actress? I look it up and it's Lady Gaga. And I punched myself.
I don't think I would be able to point out Lady Gaga from like a.
That's kind of why I like her though. It's like she's kind of nailing it on the
Acting side.
and yeah,
So that's your number one, Lady Gaga?
and two, number one and two.
Okay. Back to the hot sauce thing. What's your like
A lot of my favorite actors aren't around anymore. I like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay.
He's still around.
That was one of Sam's, my roommates. His was
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's kind of ridiculous. Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel was one of mine.
Like, I don't care if it's even a bad movie, and it's like clearly a bad movie. Like, I'll still watch it because Denzel.
We've been watching Night at the Museum, the trilogy lately.
Yes.
Those are good movies, dude.
I've never seen them before.
I've only seen the first one.
All three are on Netflix right now. I haven't seen the third one, so we had to watch the first and the second one, and now I have the third one.
I've been watching some of those old school like BET comedy movies from the 90s. I can't think of the names, but there was one with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah, like Mac and Chevy go to high school
Yes.
or something. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Brilliant. What was the name of it?
Mac and Chevy go to high school. I think.
Watch it.
That was like when I was like 17. I was like, "This is the fucking coolest movie ever."
And you're like, this can't be good when you're scrolling past it and like picking a movie like this. There's no way it's good, and it's like, does it matter?
If you get high, it's probably really funny.
They tell you to stop the movie and don't watch it if you're not.
That's hilarious.
They're like, no, you won't get it.
What's it on? What's it streaming on?
Oh, I don't
Tubi?
know. It's probably on Tubi. If I had to guess,
Back to the
sounds
hot
like
sauce.
something
Though.
Tubi would be having.
What's your like hot sauce? Are you like hot sauce?
I do. My body doesn't really care for it as much.
Okay,
anymore,
well I came
but
prepared for this because I knew you were a hot sauce guy.
I like it so hot that it makes you like
I brought hot sauces for you
see
to try.
things.
They haven't been in there long.
Yeah,
Did you?
I
That's
did.
awesome.
I brought hot sauces for you to try.
I feel like you could incorporate that into a podcast.
I'm basically just jacking his whole style right now.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken.
It's rotisserie chicken though instead of hot wings. And to be honest, these are the sauces they use, and they actually bought them for me one time, and I have a couple.
Yeah.
All right, here you
Hot
go.
Ones uses,
This is, I think that's the least hot one, so start with that one.
and then you're gonna ask me a question.
I guess I can do that.
All right, what is this one? What is this one?
I think that one's like some kind of like tropical hot sauce. I don't think that one's supposed to be very hot.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong.
Tropical? You don't usually think of tropical being the hottest one, but
Yeah, it's not. That one's not the hottest, I don't think.
oh, okay.
Pretty
Whoa,
good.
Tropical. It's a tropic heat. Ooh.
It's got a little kick to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
What do we rate that one, 1 through 10?
Well, I would probably say that's like a 4.
Okay. Flavor or
Mhm.
heat-wise?
Heat-wise, the
Okay.
ooh. Yeah, see, I love the way it kind of like makes your I guess you get kind of like an endorphin boost from it, from real hot stuff.
It's funny if the people who are just listening to this are like, what the fuck are they doing right now? He's
Dude.
trying hot sauce.
When I'm in the hot sauce aisle at the grocery store, like I start sweating. Does that happen to you?
No.
Try it out.
Dude, one time, you know,
Try
like,
it out. Just walk through the just go like browse the peruse.
Just read the descriptions.
Just go up to them and see if you like your eyeballs start sweating.
Okay, have you been to like the hot sauce shop downtown? You know what I'm
Yeah, I haven't been recently.
talking? We were in New Orleans like when we first started dating, and I was drunk, and we went into one, and I just found the hottest, and I was like, I bet I can eat this no problem. And I ate it, and I was about to throw up in there.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way too. Like I like hot sauce, but I am not like that tough.
Yeah.
Contrary to what
I was
people
like-
might think.
I was like outside the place.
No, like if you go to Nashville and get the hot chicken, like don't.
Have you been to Rockies? And got?
Yeah, I've been to Rockies and it's like same there. So yeah, don't.
I told my cousin, he's like, I'm gonna get hot, and I'm like, just get medium, dude. Don't get hot.
When the person that's taking your order is like, bro, don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
And I'm like, no, I got this. And you don't got this.
I went to an Indian restaurant when I was in St. Pete, and the lady was like, "What level of spice do you want?" And I was like, "I'll take it hot." And she's like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." Dude, I was in there like crying. You like that one? The tropical one?
Yeah. My brother told me this theory about tropical flavors. So, like, if ever you're given a choice and you don't know what to get, like somebody says, get me vitamin water. They don't say which kind. Always get tropical.
I disagree.
I think yellow fruits are safe fruits. You know, pineapple, mango, orange.
Right.
Yellow fruits are safe.
You said pineapple, mango, orange.
So that's 2. That's a not ripe orange.
Yellow chips.
An unripened orange.
Okay, eat the next one, then I got a question for you.
Okay. The green one?
Yeah, eat the green one next.
Ooh.
And my question now is, what's your favorite fruit now that we're on the topic of fruit?
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at that giant heap of it. Mm-hmm.
That was good?
Yeah. That one doesn't, it's not as hot. Watch, I start saying that. It's going to have a delayed effect.
There's one I think that is hot.
Did you say my favorite fruit?
Yeah.
I guess bananas.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been really into strawberries lately.
Yeah, that would be my, second.
Okay. I like apples a lot.
I do not like an apple.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I haven't been to a doctor in like 12 years.
Because of eating apples, you think? You're probably incredibly sick. You just don't know it.
It has to be. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. Hopefully the power doesn't go out in here. Why does it keep flickering?
Telling
It is supposed to snow, or not here though, but it's supposed to snow like west of us again.
When I was driving here in the storm, it made me, or it was starting to sleet a little bit. It made me think of whoo, that's hot.
That was a hot one.
We were talking about my dad, Dirty Don, the Humphries. We went and did, like when I was like 17, or 16 or 17, and my dad and I had like a little rock group where he'd sing "Sympathy for the Devil" and some other Stone songs, and I'm just loving lead guitar like a kid.
This is a hot one, huh?
But we went to do a demo recording at this guy's house, and this is my first time being in like a studio, and it starts like dumping snow. And, I had all this idea of like getting it right, getting it perfect. That all got thrown out the window and I had to do it. They're like, you're going to have to do this in one take because we're not giving you another take because it's snowing. My dad was like, do it and we're going. Yeah. And we did these songs and then, my dad's like cussing me on the way back because I think I wanted to do another take on "You Don't Love Me" or something.
How old are you then?
I was like 17.
Okay.
But it reminded me of that.
Are you ready?
I got a scholarship for this demo that I'm telling you about. That's how I was able to go to college.
Where'd you go to college?
Middle Tennessee State University.
Okay. Did you graduate?
I didn't graduate.
Drink some of your drink, dude.
Won't help.
Why would you eat more hot sauce then?
I think it helps when you eat more, right?
Well, I think this one might be the nice one, actually. This one? All right.
Woo!
Eat that one, then I got another question for you.
Okay. So banana was my favorite
Banana.
fruit.
All right, we'll lock in banana.
Right.
Final answer. I think that one's a nice flavor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Nice.
This buffalo sauce.
I think I could be wrong, but I think it is. Ooh. And my next question is, if you could play with one person, alive or dead, but not your father, who would that person be?
Thank you for saving me on that. It wouldn't be my dad, though.
It wouldn't? Okay.
No, I mean, that sounds kind of lame, but I would pick somebody else that I never had got the chance to play with.
That's what I would say, too.
My dad would be like, why?
Okay, I didn't want to be the one to say that about your dad, but that was my thought.
Like, why'd you pick me?
How's that one?
That does taste kind of like, it tastes a little ranchy.
Really?
No, maybe a little bit. What is it?
I think it's just buffalo. It's like a buttery.
It does kind of taste like a buffalo.
Okay, a little easier palate because I think this is the hot one.
You saving the hot one?
I mean, look at that. That's liquidy.
Okay.
But you got to answer who you play with before you eat that one. And then I got to think of another question.
God, that's such a hard question.
It could be like a trio or like a band. You could pick your who.
No, let's just say one.
Okay.
One person that's a musician.
Any instrument.
Any instrument.
And you can play whatever. Like you can play whatever instrument too. Obviously.
Okay, so I think I don't know, man. It's just coming to my mind. I would like to back Hank Williams up.
Okay. Nice. That's a good one.
I'd like to. I get an emotional charge listening to Hank.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily like a happy emotion.
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite.
Sometimes that's the best music, though. I feel like that.
But I don't get that from really anything else that I listen to. It hits me like it's haunting and it's spooky, and you can feel Hank's pain. He had a lot of pain, and you can feel that from a lot of singers. But, and I'm sure there's others. But for me, like I just would want to see. If I get that just hearing him, imagine what you would get like experiencing that in real life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it would be nuts to just wake up and find yourself like backing up, like you wake up in a dream and you're like kicking off some Hank Williams song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's weird. So I told you I don't drink anymore, and there's certain types of music that is hard for me to listen to because it would be something I'd listen to when I would get really emotional and when I was usually drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Because it fit. Like when you're depressed, you listen to Hank Williams, of course. Turn it up, cry. So now it's like when I listen to Hank, I get like it's just a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it.
Like a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's similar to like listening to Alice in Chains. It's like I'm not feeling that pain anymore.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't feel that pain anymore.
Is it like a crave for
So
the
it's
pain
sad.
now,
I think it
almost?
makes me sad. I don't relate to it as much.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me sad. So I'm like, this isn't. I'm not enjoying listening to this.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So that's something else I'm working on.
Yeah.
But isn't that weird? That's who I would want to be. That's who I would want to play music.
I think that's like a very human thing, though. Is like there's a feeling that you don't feel, and like when you felt it, it was like real, and you like crave that real feeling again. I think that's a pretty normal feeling for people to have.
And music that's super emotional like that, it's kind of like it's so part of that part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's almost like you don't even really need to listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
But
it's like you got what you needed
you
from
got
it
what
at the
you
time.
need, yeah, which is kind of a shame if you think of it. But there's so many other types of music. So
Yeah.
But what about you? Who would you?
Well, I would have to know how to play an instrument.
And one more thing before you answer, I was just thinking that I think it'd be cool to to play with the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Mid-70s Rolling Stones.
I don't play an instrument, so like that feeling already is like foreign to me of like who I want to play with. But I guess like, yeah, I really don't know.
You and Kid put a band together.
Spoons and washboard.
That's what he's like. What'd it pay?
I think like maybe it would be really cool to play music with my older cousin. I feel like when we were a kid, we like really bonded over music. Like we would show each other music, and like it was in like the burning CDs eras and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'd like burn each other's CDs and
God,
like,
you're old.
and like trade them. And like now I don't see him as much, we're just not as close as we used to be. And like if there was like a point in time where him and I could play music together, I think that would be really cool.
Is he a musician?
No.
Wow. So yeah, that's a whole multiverse.
Yeah, but like
Complete multiverse. But I did ask you. For some reason I thought maybe
I have a guitar and like I try to play it, but like I'm not very good.
I assume everybody's a guitar player.
Yeah, I can like play a couple chords, but like
You're a guitar player. Write a hit song.
I'll sing
And if I played with my cousin, another thing I just thought of, because like, I could say like, oh, I want to play with Billy Strings, or I want to play with Jerry Garcia. And it's like, they would just be like, this guy sucks. I don't want to play with him.
I don't think Jerry would say that. Billy probably would. No. I'm just kidding.
Alrighty, last one. Do you have a question, Chloe? You got to think of a question this time.
Oh gosh, you know I'm not good.
I feel like we covered a lot.
We did. I mean, we're almost at an hour. It's just flown by.
How's my voice been?
Good.
Pretty good?
I can hear you perfectly.
I don't know why I said yes.
Does it match my face?
Yeah, I like when
Thank God.
you've taken a couple bites of the hot one. You're like, you can hear like, you can hear you like exhaling.
It's a genius way to do an interview.
I mean, yeah, it gets people talking.
You should keep doing it.
I just completely
Just act like you've never even heard of it. Like with me and Frank's.
I'm using the hot one sauce for this. That's what that is. Because I used to really like that show, and I was like, I think I would be good at that.
All they have to do is just put you on the payroll now.
Yeah,
It's actually easier for them to do that.
Yeah, they can pay me a fraction of what they pay that guy. I'll do it. With rotisserie chicken out of my downstairs guest room.
Do it for free.
I do
No,
this for
JK.
free.
What did it pay?
Someone told me the other day, it was my neighbor. She was like, hey, she like does Airbnb. It says no one's been in it for like weeks. And she was like, could you go in my house and like turn all the faucets on so the pipes don't freeze? And I was like, yeah, for sure. She was like, let me know where to Venmo you. And I was like, you don't have to Venmo me. It's cool. And she was like, don't do anything for free. Where's your Venmo? And I was just like, all right, whatever.
Damn. I love people like that.
Yeah, I was just like, all right.
Like, in one step, they're giving you like some gangster life advice.
She's like the nicest, sweetest lady. But she was like, if you didn't do it, I would have to call the handyman over. He would have to do it. She's
Some
like,
sweet old lady. She said, it's a cutthroat world.
Yeah, don't do nothing for free.
Do
All right.
whatever it takes.
Hold on, let me brainstorm a question while you take that last one.
Is this the one I'm going to do?
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna keep it music related too instead of fruits or movies.
Fruity movies.
Oh, there are a few of those. What's that new one that's out? Steamy Hot.
Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
Maxine.
I've never watched it, but I've been seeing it everywhere.
If I got enough on there, you think?
Yeah, I think so, dude. Which one's the best, you think? I'm gonna try one of them.
The second one I liked.
That was this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try this one.
All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Oh, I like the way that one tastes.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
This chicken is so dry.
You have got an awesome dog.
He's
Like, I don't know any dog that would sit there and let us eat chicken bites, and he's not even stressed about it.
That's because he knows in dinner time, an hour, he's getting all that rotisserie chicken for him.
Not the hot sauce.
Not the hot sauce, no.
It's funny. Put the whole hot sauce on their nose.
All right. Here's the question. If you could only listen to one record the rest of your days, what would it be?
Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East.
Okay. Pretty quick on that one.
Yeah. I've just kind of made that that's what it's going to be.
Mine would
I
be-
don't think I could think about other albums, but like that's the one. Yeah, I feel like I could. It's a tough question, man. But like, if you absolutely had to, yeah, you grab the Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East.
Mine's Veneta, Oregon, 72. Grateful Dead.
Okay,
That's like all I listened to for like a year straight. That was the first thing I listened to from the Grateful Dead, and it was like all I listened to.
not Europe 72.
Nope, Veneta, Oregon. And that's all I listened to for like a year, probably.
Mine would probably be a little easier to find in a pinch if you were like, guys, Desert Island time, grab your favorite record. I'm like, easy, Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East, and you're like,
I don't know if they have like a vinyl 72 Oregon.
so answer that with more reasonable, like a classic album.
Okay. I've really been liking that. There's a Jimmy Buffett Havana Daydreaming album. That's
Nice.
Yeah. Did he fart?
Nice. Good one, kid.
Compliments
Good
him for
one,
being a
kid.
good dog. Immediately farts.
In his mouth, nonetheless.
I saw some
I love your dog. I love his style.
Havana Daydreaming by Jimmy Buffett's a really good record.
Nice.
I've really been liking that lately.
I have that greatest hits. Jimmy
What's
Buffett's
another
greatest
good
hits.
record we have up there that I like a lot?
And I haven't heard anybody name drop Jimmy Buffett in a long time. I've been digging him. That song Volcano.
Mm-hmm. There's a band called Jammy Buffett. They're a Jimmy Buffett cover band that like does jams, and like their manager hit me up last year and was like, would you be down to interview these guys? They're about to tour. And I interviewed them. It was like one of my favorite interviews. I'm like friends with a couple of them now. We saw them live. They're so good, dude. It's like
so impressive.
And when I first interviewed them, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like jam band, Jimmy Buffett, like these are totally different worlds. And they were like, not really, man. And they like put me onto a bunch of Jimmy Buffett, and I'm on to Jimmy Buffett now.
That's great. No, I didn't know that either. But you can jam a lot of things.
Yeah.
You can get it all jammed up.
All jammed up. There you go. You guys are playing again this year.
Where?
Sons of Stars, all jammed up.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, does Alex even tell them these things?
He does, but like
It's also a Sunday at One World, so it's not like anything
Yeah.
new in your schedule.
Yeah, no, our communication is spot on. We don't even need to really communicate.
That hard to believe.
We don't communicate much because we already know.
I was running late to get all this
Thinking.
set up today, and I was like, fuck, Johnny's going to be here in like 5 minutes. And I was like, hopefully he runs on Alex time, and I'll have a few minutes.
Yeah. You won't ever say that again. Hopefully Johnny will be a little bit late. Yeah, I'm usually fashionably late.
That's all right. That's what I found out in doing this podcast is most musicians are. Why is that, you think?
We have such good timing. We're just not on time. I don't know. Lack of motivation, lazy, tired, forget. I always think things are closer than they are. How much faster would you have to go to get to a place 5 minutes sooner? Like how much? No, I'm saying like say you're supposed to be at a place and you're like 5 minutes late. Like you go in 90 to get there. It's
And you're
like,
still 5 minutes late?
it's like how fast do you have to be to like it's 10 minutes away, but to get there in 5 minutes. Like you would have to double your speed.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends. If the speed limit was 30 miles an hour, you have to go 60 miles an hour. But if the speed
Right.
limit was 60 miles an hour, you have to go 120 miles.
So you're doing 120 miles an hour just to cut that 5 minutes off.
Yeah, and you could have just left 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That's math with
I'm
Clint
such
and Johnny.
a good driver. I'm a better driver when I'm going 120.
I don't know if I've ever hit 120.
No.
I've came close, but I don't know if I've gotten that fast.
I got passed by these two teenage chicks one time in Marshall. They were driving past me, and for some reason they wanted to race, and I tried to keep up with them. And we were at 90, and they were doing well over 90. And I was like, yeah, you kids beat me.
You guys win. Take the cake.
I'm like, man, they must be like terribly trashing me right now. Wouldn't you, if you were like a 17-year-old and you just smoked this dude in a Corolla?
She drives that Mini Cooper. That thing goes fast.
Had the cars for it. I like a little speed.
Gotta
Yeah.
get her out of that thing. Johnny, we hit an hour, man.
Has it been an hour?
It's been an hour. That's
So
the
we should
sweet
take a
spot.
break then? Is what you're saying?
Is there anything that you want to plug before we wrap up?
Wait, what were the hot sauce rankings?
Oh, yeah. We gotta get a hot sauce
So the
ranking.
hot sauce rankings was the tropical.
As one or last?
This was the one you gave me first. So hold on. Let's do the order that you gave them to me. So I think this was the best tasting one.
That's the hot one, right?
To me, this one was not the hottest. Maybe it's because the second one I tried was the one that had me sweating the most, and that was
That one.
was this one.
That's the one I had, and I was like, that's kind of hot.
So hot, second hot. I just didn't really like this one.
Too buffalo for you?
Yeah, I'm buffaloed out.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I mean?
But when you're
I love buffalo.
What's your?
I love hot wings are like my favorite food.
Right. No, so yeah, what's your buffalo sauce that you like? Texas Pete.
Frank's. I mean Frank's Red Hot and butter. Just like thicken it up a little bit. Slap
Sweet Baby Ray's has a good one.
Buffalo sauce?
Mm-hmm.
The other day for dinner, we made buffalo chicken sandwiches that were good.
Wow.
I just made chicken thighs, and then I put Frank's Red Hot and butter in a pan, lathered it up, blue cheese dressing on the buns, some cabbage and tomato on it.
Yeah, now that my appetite's all primed, I'm gonna have to go get something to eat.
Sonic right there.
She loves the Sonic, dude.
That is true. Yeah, you have to take the little jaunt through the back roads over to Woodfin, and you can see how you can get over to like.
So what is it? You go straight through the light here, and
then you just kind of cut through, and that's where Irwin High School is.
Mm-hmm. How do you say it?
Irwin.
Oh,
I said it a little weird.
yeah. I was like, wait a second, I've been saying it wrong all the time.
Irwin.
Is it Leicester or Leicester?
Leicester.
Okay, cool.
Some people say Leicester.
I'm like, that's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. So Lester's actually my middle name,
Really?
but it's not spelled like the.
L-E-S-T.
Mm-hmm. That was my granddad's name. So my middle name is my granddad's name.
Nice. I was trying to think of a porn star name for Lester Humphrey, but I had nothing.
Mo.
I think that's the perfect wrap up right there. Anything you want to
Wrap
plug
it
before
up,
we
Mo.
wrap up?
No, I feel like we covered a whole lot.
We
did.
did.
It was informative. I learned some. You guys learned some.
And we had some hot sauce.
Kid farted in his mouth.
Johnny, thanks so much for coming on. Man.
Thanks. Thank you, guys.
You just got jammed.
Welcome back from that interview. For continuity's sake, I have on my Johnny pants. He was wearing similar in the interview.
I thought
He
you
wears similar quite often.
I thought you were gonna say you were wearing that in the interview.
No, I had on other comfy pants, but these are Johnny pants. So I put them on because he's wearing them also.
He was.
They're
came
not
over comfy
Johnny's
cozy.
pants, but they are a similar style of pants Johnny wore. I just had to clear it up.
Nah, Johnny just left us. I gave him. He left us with hot sauce and pants.
And a pair of pants.
He did give us 2 hot sauces.
He did, and we haven't tried them yet. And I was gonna create a little Instagram story bit where I put the hot sauce on all kinds of things and just tag him in it.
Hot sauce on everything.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say on everything.
Was that a question?
It was a question.
Okay.
Yeah. I was it was gonna be a hot sauce war online hot sauce war.
So we will review this week, Friday and Saturday, and then you guys get a break from Billy String stuff.
Maybe
Maybe. I mean, well, he doesn't have any more shows for a little while.
for us, yeah.
Yeah, but the people seem to like Billy Strings. You know, he's cool. Seems like a cool guy.
He's a cool cat.
So Friday, we listened to the Nugs on the way up Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Star of the show for me, that Edgar Winter guy.
Edgar Winter has a yell. When
He
the
was
first
a vibes
song,
curator.
Yeah, I agree. He came out immediately, curated vibes. Started, singing, and I was like, oh, okay. But he did keep the energy.
Yeah.
He was fun.
He had the saxophone out.
Love and Regret should always have a sax. That is stunning.
Yeah.
I bet I was like listening to that song and I could feel the way that I know I would feel if I was there. I was like, this would give me chills. This would be a real, it might be a little throat scratcher,
I will say, if we had the chance to go to Friday or Saturday, I'm glad that we got to go to the Saturday.
Oh, absolutely.
The Saturday show was a heater.
Yeah, absolutely. But I did find Billy Be Good very funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Billy Be Good was nice. And also, okay, so question on a lyric. That song Crown of Thorns.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I need someone to explain this line. I used to treat you like a lady, now you're my substitute teacher. What does that mean?
You got to ask Eddie Vedder.
I've always been very nice to my substitute teachers. So Pearl Jam covers it.
Oh,
There was
really?
another band that wrote it, and I didn't write down
Everybody
their
just
name.
cover. Nobody writes original music, you know.
Man, they're all cover bands.
I used to treat you like a.
Like a lady. Now you're my substitute teacher.
I can't type. Wow.
I used to treat you like a lady. I just made that up. Mother Love Bone. Is this the one where they explain it to you? Genius. Yeah, nice.
Men are often taught dating etiquette, how to treat a woman like a lady, meaning to treat them kindly, but with utmost respect. Now you're a substitute teacher treated with disrespect and recklessness.
Well, that's sad. Oh, that's so sad. You know what's sad is he fucking sees it. I hate it.
Yeah, that's a cool cover for Mr. Billy Strings to pull out.
Yeah, that is fun. But yeah, very fun sounding night overall. Let me take a quick peek at the full set list, see if there's anything else. Katie Daly, that's always a fun
that's
one.
a good one. The Wargasm. So I've been on the podcast saying, do we really think Billy's making these political things, or are we just as fans overthinking it? He made it very clear with that Wargasm the other day.
That yes, he is in fact making statements. I just have to listen a little harder.
Did you see somebody I think it was that Fish on Film account? He just posted a bunch of Facebook comments that people Billy needs to shut the fuck up and just do music.
Stick to music. That is
the songs are even before they're still politically charged songs. Now he just makes it to what is relevant. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Go back and read the lyrics of all your favorite artists' songs.
Ever.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll find a couple you might grin at if you're mad at Billy Strings.
Yeah, people.
Wait, grin means smile, doesn't it?
Yes.
I always think grin means frown.
Grimace.
Grimace.
I think that's
Gromace?
That's got to be a character in Sesame Street or something.
Grimace.
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 I think Grimace is the McDonald's guy too.
Oh, that's why I'm confused. Yeah, because when I said Gromace, I was picturing a character.
Let's see what else is on that though.
Yeah, you shut me up real quick. Freedom.
Freedom is good. Katie Daly's good. Maybe at the Creek. We went to 5 of the last 6 Billy String shows, and we missed the one with Meet Me at the Creek.
Yeah, but let's hit on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing I have to say, Nashville kind of sucks.
That place
Just
is
my
a
opinion.
madhouse.
Broadway, awful. Hated it.
Who's that for?
I saw so many middle-aged women take tumbles, and we did 2 laps up and down that bad boy.
I think that had to be a anomaly weekend, a super busy weekend or something.
Busy.
It was crazy.
It was despicable.
Despicable is a good word.
How many people were in a city, and how few of them were comprehending anything going on.
That venue is big, and we were in a good section. We had a great time. All was good, and then you walk out of the venue, and it's you've transported into another universe.
Like a apocalyptic.
There's just guys
so much
screaming and flocks of girls in boots and cowboys hats.
Yeah.
6 wide, not moving for anyone.
Also, that is the initial thing that kind of annoyed me. A group of 4 to 6 women, you're taking up the entire. I would like a little space
they
on
need
the
to
sidewalk.
just close the road so people can.
Yeah, they should not be driving.
Yeah.
Because there are people not. There was just one woman that just started going right across the road. Just busy road. Just starts walking.
And there's a group of 8 people riding Lime scooters, and I'm watching them. I'm
one of them has the wobbles.
Yeah, I'm 3 of these people might take a tumble.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just our opinion on Nashville. I don't ever really need to see myself back in that city.
Yeah, it was crazy.
However, we got a fucking ripper of a show.
Shouts out to the fellas from Crawfish for a Cause.
Nice.
Mental Awakening, Heading Net. They put on a dope pre-party.
Yes.
At Acme, which is at the end of Broadway, which was nice.
Air show was sick.
They funky bass players.
Fun. Yeah. Yeah, that bassist was cool.
And then they had Disco After Party, who did a sick cover of Heartbeat of America. Mm-hmm. But we were kind of tapped out by then.
Yeah, we saw how big the line was, and we were like, you know what, let's just go sit in the car instead.
But wanted to give those guys a shout out because they put on a great pre-party and what looked like a great after party too.
Yeah. Going into the set list, Billy came out with Malfunction Junction into Know It All.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible way to open, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was really awesome. Truthfully, there's no misses on this set list.
None.
While I'm Waiting Here, Reverend, In the Morning Light, Baltimore Johnny, On, and then Highway Hypnosis. That Highway Hypnosis to end the first set.
Came out of nowhere too.
Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs in the first set. I feel like that's pretty. I feel like he usually does like 10.
I felt like it must have just been the first and the last one. I guess there was a pretty long jam in Reverend too, but I felt like he was singing a lot.
Malfunction Junction, Reverend, and Highway Hypnosis.
They also ended at like 9:10. It was pretty early.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But yeah, that was recency bias maybe. That was my favorite Billy show we've been to.
Really?
I think so. I mean, that second set. Let's get into the second set. The second set is...
I will also say we were in the floor for this, like behind the sound area. Honestly, the floor was awesome down there. I could see everything.
Yeah.
The floor was good. Came out second set strong with a Leaning On Traveling song.
That's my go-to opener. That's an opener song.
Opener entire, or does it matter?
It
first
doesn't.
or
Yeah,
second
it doesn't
set?
matter.
Yeah.
But that to me is like a quintessential opener song.
And then we got a Dust in a Baggie, 10,000 Miles from a Friend, which was really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
A really good Away from the Mire.
Another one.
Not as good as the second night Asheville, but a really fucking good Mire. Actually, you might have had a better time with that Mire tonight too. Last night.
I feel like that was one of the first like Billy songs I like really, really liked. And then so much music has like came out since then from him that I like don't listen to that album as much. And hearing that song last week and then again last night, I was like, damn, I really like that song. And then we listened to that whole album today.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is an album just full of bangers.
Yeah. Yeah. Home doesn't miss. That's definitely the fire album. After Away from the Mire, we got Long Forgotten Dream and then New Country Blues. The boy finally got it. This is when we were like, it's so good we didn't miss this show. Like it is.
At this point, we said that. And then
we got a Stratosphere Blues, I Believe in You, Taking Water, Sini Stretch, and then fucking surprised us all with a 15 steps.
Yeah.
That was fun. I haven't boogied to that one. I think he played it in Huntsville last year.
He did, but
it was weak.
Yeah,
it was really weak. It was an encore 15 steps, kind of low energy.
And it was short, too. Like
short.
He didn't go
and we
deep
were
with
both
it.
a bit disappointed because that's one of my favorite, but he did it really good this time.
I think that New Country Blues is probably my favorite cover. And then would 15 Steps be yours?
I'm between 15 Steps and Pretty Daughter, so I've gotten them both this run already, so I'm pretty happy.
I guess All Fall Down would be my favorite.
All Fall Down is definitely your favorite. But yeah, so you have two and I have two.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
But we got them both.
We've gotten them
in
both.
the past week.
And then closed the second set with Gild the Lily.
Which
Beautiful.
was like crazy icing on top. Like you did all those songs and then it's just like, oh, you want one more?
Yeah.
Here you go.
And then encore, We Shall All Be Reunited, and then Little Maggie. That Little Maggie was really beautiful.
The We Shall Be Reunited, I thought that was going to be the last song. And I was like, it's kind of a weak encore.
Agreed.
And
I
then
had the same thought. And then Little Maggie picked it right back up. And I feel like he jammed quite heavy on that Little Maggie, too. That went quite a while.
I feel like for like a big, when you walk out of that place, the Bridgestone Arena, there's a lot of energy out there. You got to be sent off with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And if he was going to leave us with that, we all be united. I was like, kind of like, this is kind of slow. And then he brought the energy back up, sent us out of there. And I was like, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we definitely went to the right show. That I had so much fun. It was really nice. It just being you, me, and Alec.
And it was unexpected too. Like, you know, we always like build these anticipation about going to these big shows.
And like, ooh, what's he going to play? We do spend a lot of our time kind of like chasing a song or a set or like how we want it to look. And this time with the whole trip being so spontaneous, there wasn't really a time to like think about, ooh, I want this, I want that.
And it got like everything. I wasn't even like thinking about New Country Blues. Yes, I think about like
I haven't had 15 Steps on my mind once. Yeah,
And then like the Green Sky cover was so sick too.
that was really cool.
So just a great show. And there's like some guys that we only really get to see at some of these Billy String shows, or like when we're traveling and they're traveling, and just unexpectedly running into like Troy, for example.
Yeah.
Just being able to see him, like, because usually it's like, hey, when are we gonna meet up? Where are we gonna meet up? Didn't even send a text because just a lot going on. Didn't even think about it. And then as soon as we walk up to the venue, he's the first person we see.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really awesome. Great night overall. I'm so glad we got to go. And then, yeah, I don't ever need to go back into that arena.
Yeah.
20,000 people.
Unless you give us free tickets, we'll go again.
Unless there's free tickets, I will be going. But 20,000 people is just so many.
Good for Billy. Good
I
for
will
the king.
say, though, I had the thought, I was like, I wonder how many of these people are going to leave, like, set break or before the encore, all that stuff. I looked around when they came back on for the encore. It was still packed in there.
Yeah.
Like, very few seats missing.
That's good.
Yeah. And
That
I was
was-
like, I did that, and I was like, okay, if it's 20,000 people that do actually enjoy this music, fucking rip it.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. I did make a point to kind of look around, because I was curious. Well, I know it's Nashville, but you never know.
It is the music city.
It's a music city. But I was also like, how many of these people are just here? This is like the beginning stop on their just like debaucherous night out.
Yeah.
You know?
That was what I thought the same thing.
But it did seem people were there for it. I'm happy for that.
Cool. Well,
Oh,
did you have anything else?
I have one more thing. Your Baby Keem album came out.
Oh, yeah.
You want to give me a quick little overview on how it was?
I've only listened to, so I don't listen to much rap, as you probably guessed, but I do like Baby Keem a lot. And he released an album the other day. Oh, look, and Tipper's album's on Spotify now.
Nice. Check that out.
So I listened to this album, but only at work, so I didn't really get to go listen to it. But
Casino with a money
Circus
sign.
Freestyle was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the Casino one was good, and maybe Good Flirts. But I'll listen to it again, and I'll come back with a full review.
Okay.
And I think Thursday's episode will kind of wrap up our Cajun thing.
Yeah.
If I get an interview for somebody that we're trying to interview, that will go in March, and whatever it is, what it is. But
yeah.
we have a couple ideas we're floating for the genre for March.
For March.
But if you have any that you'd like us to take a look at, feel free to send them to us on Instagram. We'll check them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then shows are coming back. We got some good shows in Asheville this week. Jed Harrelson.
Mm-hmm.
The Steppers are going to be at Asheville One Stop. We just had Railroad Earth last week here.
Yeah, I heard really good things about that Railroad Earth show.
So shows are coming back, which means more interviews with new people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's all I got. What about you?
Couple personal updates. I accidentally killed my favorite plants. My Monstera, I killed it, and then I had another one. The one that I named Trunk. I killed that also on accident. I left it outside overnight because I wanted them to get the sun while it was bright and warm out, and then I left them out overnight, and it went to 25 degrees, and they died.
You win some, you lose some.
But I'm trying something else out. I started a sourdough starter, so come back in 2 weeks. I'll let you know how that's forming.
Stay 2 weeks for
Stay
Chloe's.
2 weeks to see how my sourdough
Don't move
starter
for the
is.
next 2 weeks.
You
We will
have
be
to
back.
come back. Please come back. Maybe I'll bake a loaf with it.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great week. We will see you again on Thursday. And remember, wherever you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be.
Well, all jammed up, hey, that's where it's going down. Best damn pot in this old Asheville town. More than enough old stories to go around. And I'm all jammed up right now. Yes, I'm all jammed up right now.